Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me on Patreon, thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast for all signs, originally created for July 29th. It is not solely set for that date. If you're seeing it on a date different than the 29th, that's fine. You may be seeing it when you need it rather than when it was created for. If things don't make sense, that's okay too. It may not be for you. So just sort of take what you need, leave the rest. I do speak in broad terms, so you have to figure out where this best fits in your life. Please check out the drop-down menu below the video on YouTube so that you can get a sense of not only housekeeping rules, things I want you to think about. Also, there's information in there about how to support the channel if you're interested, where to, follow me on social media, all that stuff. So if you have questions, you can check that out first. You can always send questions to me at the Facebook business page or leave questions and comments on the video itself. I do read them all and I appreciate them all. If you enjoy the reading, please hit the thumbs up button. It greatly helps the channel. And subscribe if you're interested in joining every day. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I go live. All right, so let's get into these cards and see what's going on. Okay, we have the Six of Cups, or the Six of Water, and this is barrage. I do not know what barrage is. It's a lovely purple flower, though, and I love the color purple. It always makes me think of sort of royalty, spirituality. The Six Cups here, there's wine here. It's definitely celebratory. The Six of Cups is often a nostalgic card, which kind of ties into the grounding stone that underpins all of this, which is that word remember, right? And yesterday, I feel like the word forgive kind of tied back to that remember also. Like, I'm wondering if there's not something that we're working on by going through some of the things of our past, maybe some of that tower energy at the beginning of the week with these readings. There's been a lot of major arcana energy too this week that, could be drawing up some of this, these memories, past events, that sort of thing. But what I feel like with the Six of Cups arriving is that we're hopefully reaching a place of understanding, compassion, warmness, love. That's sort of like the essence of the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about appreciating those around us, spending time with family, thinking back on, happier times, just reflecting on the sort of the good things in life, right? This is a very serene, peaceful picture here. I wouldn't say it's as celebratory as, say, like a Three of Cups, but it is about sort of knowing what's right in our life, what's good in our life, what's, maybe working in our life, and appreciating that from a very sort of pure and honest place, right? The traditional meaning of this card, or the traditional design of this card, is two children in a field, like we're in some flowers, like handing each other flowers. It's a very sweet card. And this picture here to me feels very sweet. Like, who wouldn't want to be sitting by this lake with these glasses of wine? Like, how lovely is this? So when I look at this would be a day where we would want to shift into this mode of being at peace, being appreciative or in gratitude, being thankful for the things that we have, those that are dear to us and that we love around us. Maybe just even if we're, say, potentially at odds with somebody or not necessarily on good terms with somebody, still finding appreciation for them in some way in our hearts, right? That sort of sets the tone for the day, and it sets the tone for sort of our energy. And it creates a more pleasant environment for us to interact with the rest of the world, however we encounter it in our day today, right? So we don't have to stew in misery, upset, or any of that. The reason why I also say this is your underpinning card for this week, for this day, underneath this energy is that Empress energy. And she's also very much that connected to the planet Venus, which is about love, beauty, and appreciation. She's also about mothering, nurturing, creativity, fostering, anything that sort of builds upon connection, growth, all of that sort of stuff. She has this very strong connection to nature too, right? So again, nature is very indicative of growth, evolution, even education in a way, if that makes sense, right? We sort of can learn a lot from nature, and we can evolve as we study nature and learn the natural processes of life, right? So when I look at this, it's a very calm, peaceful feeling. And today should be exactly that. We have this placid lake in the black background that feels very calm. You know, our emotions, ideally, we have the opportunity to certainly be appreciative, to see the beauty in things, to see the positives in things, and emotionally maybe settle ourselves a little bit, connect more to our emotions and our spiritual sense of self, and relax a bit. Let the Empress lead, allow our creativity to be our guide, our connection to our environment to be our guide, and just sort of settle into those things, right? Hopefully we're able to do that. That would be, it should have the makings for a lovely day, right? So let's see what the Fairy Medicine Oracle has to say, what it wants to shine on. And so for that, we have, okay, find peace in the situation. This is card number 32, which numerologically will go to a 5, which would be about a transition. Finding peace in the situation, it says, embrace the present, accept what is accept what is so you can move forward. Beautiful. I love the green color, which associates for me with healing. 5 means a transition, the finding peace within the situation. We certainly see peace here in the 6 of Cups. It allows us to move on. That remember stone, I have a feeling that there's something that maybe we not need to revisit, but there's something that we're not only maybe calling upon or remembering within our past. Maybe it's a relationship that's held us back, or something that is I don't know. For each one of you, it's going to be something different. If there's something that you're stuck on for some reason, this may be the opportunity to sort of find that peace within it and transition away from that, right? By transiting into or transitioning into more of the 6 of Cups energy, which is this idea of appreciation, compassion, nostalgia, like reflecting upon the good times within something rather than the negative. It's going to serve us to help us find that peace and that opportunity to sort of grow away from it, or towards something new, or towards something better, right? Like a redefinition of whatever it is that we're dealing with, or whatever it is that was potentially, sitting in our way. All right, so let's see what the grounding stone is. Can't seem to get a grounding stone this morning. I don't know what my problem is. Okay, here we go. And the grounding stone is the word friends. So I think that today would be a good day to be social if you have the opportunity to do so. That 6 of Cups would also, why will friends not stand up? Okay, friends is drunk. Maybe you're drinking too much wine by the lake. All right, friends is going to just have to lay down because I'm not going to fight with it. I don't have time this morning. The word is friends. If you don't believe me, I'll show it to you. The stone doesn't stand up very well. So I think maybe connecting to loved ones, people we haven't maybe spoken to a while, that also would be some of that remember energy. It's not going to stand up, guys. So just so you can see it, just say friends. That might be something that you want to reconnect to. That would also be the celebration in the 6 of Cups, the appreciation that we see there. Finding peace in a situation. Maybe, yesterday's stone was forgive. If there's any relationships, friendships, family relationships, whatever, that we can sort of forgive their part in things and move forward to find that peace within the situation, now is the time to do it. Find that sort of love for them, that compassion in your heart. You don't necessarily have to interact with them if you're not ready to, but there's something that we can adjust within ourselves that brings about a healing, a transition, a change, where we can sort of maybe heal those relationships just by how we perceive them, how we see them, how we hold them in our space. Does that make sense? And I think that we can, maybe give new life to them, or create new opportunities, not necessarily for them to be in our lives, but like for things to change there, right? If the energy is stale or stuck, it may very well change for you. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. That is your forecast. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much to everybody who tunes in. Why is that pulsing like that? That is so weird that it does that. It must be like the focus or something. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll see how this builds. It should be a beautiful day. Just enjoy it, settle into it, and really enjoy the ride. It should be lovely. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.